Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Force of Light Live. Happy to have you guys here on this Monday.
Happy to have you.
Yes, good to have you guys here. I want to go ahead and grab right off the bat. Get this party started right. And then I'll go back and say hi to everyone else. Mr. Buttcrack Media.
Well, thank you very much.
Just getting the party started right from the beginning. Mr. Buttcrack.
What an awesome Mr. Buttcrack.
Guys, you know our goal. Our goal is 5. That means we got 4 more to get. 4 more gifted memberships. In fact, I want to say I was surprised. I was enjoyed how many of you guys, I did a video for all of the members last week, and so many of you commented and watched and took your time. There will be more videos to come.
There's more from where that came from.
And I will say, and that's for all members, and I will say tonight, actually first let me go ahead, guys. You know what this means. Miles is going right from the beginning. So you guys let Rooster fly in the chat there. I see some of you already have, but let's let Miles dance. Yes, I like it. I see you guys got Rooster in the chat. I see him.
Woo-woo.
See Rooster. Okay, let me get this. Where did I? There's Rooster. See Rooster.
He's going wild.
Rooster's
wild.
Dancing. I like it.
He's on the move.
But yes, thank you so much, Mr. Buttcrack. And make sure you have turned on where you can receive anytime someone gifts a membership. Thank you so much, Mr. Buttcrack. I was going to say this before we had to let Miles dance. Again, there will be more videos for all members, and plus members, you guys get the emojis. You guys can get links to special.
You get the good times.
Yes.
You get, yeah.
And guys, it's the price of a cup of coffee.
Come on.
I mean, a cappuccino, $4.99. But
oh, come on, y'all. At Starbucks, for a latte, it's more than that these days.
Yeah, so it's cheaper.
Ridiculous.
It's cheaper than
we're cheaper than a cup of Starbucks.
But I was going to say, for those shout out to the blue level members, they are going to be getting our first time watching reaction of Hot Fuzz. They will be getting that tonight. Everyone else, you're going to get that tomorrow. That will drop everywhere tomorrow at 11:30. Let's just say we had a lot of fun with that one.
I loved that one.
I had a lot of fun. I know we discussed that a little last week, but it was going to come out today, and there was kind of a little issue that popped up with it, but it looks like it will be out tomorrow. That's the thing. Sometimes I know I wrote on our community tab that it would be out Monday. The thing with the first time watching reactions is sometimes they're out of my control on certain elements of actually following through the time I originally set. So I do apologize about that, but it's coming tomorrow.
It's on the way tomorrow.
Good things come to those who wait, people.
I'm excited to see the reaction to that one too.
It's coming tomorrow. It was fun. And hello, Stephen. Good to have you here. Rest in peace, Carl Weathers. Yes, we're going to get into that.
So sad.
We're going to get into that. Hello, DL. Good to have you. Harry Chad. You're a hairy Chad, not just any Chad. A hairy Chad.
I like my Chads hairy.
Mr. Weathers. And Harry Chad, good to have you here. The fandom will always be with you. I think you're speaking to Carl. And Laura, good to have you here. Good to have you. Mike.
Hey, Laura.
I see you in the chat. Marcos, our awesome moderator, who always keeps me up to date with trailers. I always appreciate it. Good to have you here, Marcos. Always nice to have Marcos. Shane.
Yes, it is.
We've got people giving love to Carl Weathers. And hello, Matthew. Good to have you. TD, one of our other moderators. Good to have you. Darren, good to have you. Darren, what are we going to do without our Nina? She's been gone for 3 weeks, man. It's been a long 3 weeks. Yeah, there's no talks.
Has it been 3 weeks?
Nina has been out of town. Well, no, she had family. Her mom was in town for 2 weeks, but she's been in LA at that Star Wars girl's wedding.
Oh.
So there will be no Toxic Femme tonight, but we will be back next week. And I already want to say that, guys, because we've got stuff to talk about tonight, but we're going to chat it up with you a little too. I think we're going to have a lot to talk about next Monday because, of course, Sunday is the Super Bowl. And let's just say I think we're going to get a lot of first looks at some of the big movies coming out this year, including Deadpool, things like that.
Ooh.
So I think we'll have a lot. Plus, you know, you got the halftime show. I think we're going to have a lot to talk about next week. So I think next week will be
Yeah.
fun. And Toxic Femme will be back next Monday as well. I thought of Toxic Femme because of Darren in
But
there.
you know what? Never fear, because tonight's going to be fun too. Just
It
you wait
is.
and see.
Yeah, sometimes when there's less news, that there ends up being the fun shows anyways.
Sometimes the most fun is had.
It is.
I
And
think.
Damajani, good to have you here, our friend. Good to see you.
Hey, Damajani.
Damunji, as we like to say. Welcome to Damunji. Jaywan, hello. Good to have you. Michael, good to see you here. There's me saying we were running a couple minutes late. And T-Rex, good to have you here. Phoenix, greetings, everyone. Well, greetings to you. Mumbling May, always nice to have you here. Who else? We got Todd. Absolutely love the channel. Well, we love you too, Todd. We appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Todd.
We appreciate. Good to have you here. I think you're new to the live stream at least.
Always happy to see new faces in the live stream.
We are.
We have a good time.
We are the Coastal Nomad. Evening, all. Well, hello to you.
Good evening, good sir.
Yes, good evening to you as well. And D. Oberski, good to have you here. Let's see who else we got. Your average Patriot nerd. I see you in there. Good to have
But
you
the
here.
not so average.
Exactly.
Remember.
Exactly. I see Griffin. Good to have you. Hope you guys have all had a wonderful Monday. Don, nice to see you. They canceled Obliterated. I have never heard of that show.
And something about King Charles' cancer.
Yes, he got. Does anyone know? I saw he got a cancer diagnosis today, but I didn't see any details. Like what type of cancer? Is it bad? Is it not bad? You know, they just were like, King Charles diagnosed with cancer, but that was like all that I saw.
Not a lot of deets, it sounds like.
Yeah, there weren't a lot of details. You guys let me know in the chat below if we know any more specifics about that situation. I did see that though. And Brett, good to have you.
And you guys, I'm waking up with you tonight. I took a little bit of a Natalie nap, you know.
An alarm wouldn't hurt anybody.
It's a Natalie nap.
But
so yeah, Michelle kind of woke me up. Did you call me? Is that how I was woken?
I did call. It's a good thing I called.
Heard the call and I answered it, but it was about 10 minutes till she was.
Well, she's up now. And let's see, your average Patriot nerd who has been a member for 9 months. Hail to the lovely ladies. And that's another thing, guys. When you're members, make sure you use your super chat. You get 1 super chat a month. Make sure you use it up.
Yes, let your voices be heard.
Yes, your average Patriot nerd. Thank you so much for being a member for 9 months. Hail to the lovely ladies, a force of light, entertainment. Hail, chat. I hope everyone is having a great week so far. May the wings of liberty never lose a feather.
I love that.
I agree.
We're getting patriotic on this Monday night, and I'm into it.
We're about to
get here for it.
We're about to feel the patriot. If it
I like
I love that one. I know I made it, but I love it.
It just right.
I love the clip. And thank you so much, your average Patriot nerd.
Thank you very much. Thanks for being a member.
Yes, all of you guys. Thank you so much. And JS Pena, hello to JS Pena. Good to have you here. The countdown, yeah, the party was about to begin. Shane, good to see you here. And here, oh man, I need that. And here, I need the Joker. And here we go.
Oh yeah.
I need a new clip idea.
Ooh, the creative juices are flowing tonight.
I'm gonna write this down so I don't forget.
It's a good idea. I know. I write to myself notes too. They're probably,
I might have actually already had a clip that I wanted made, but my little clipper, who is her daughter, might have slacked on the job for this Monday, but it will be here for next Monday.
Yes. That she is an excellent clipper, though, I have to say.
And she does what she's asked.
She gets busy sometimes.
But we'll have that new clip. We'll have a new clip next time. I've sent a text, so I remember now.
I've sent a text.
And Michael, good to have you here. Clayton, nice to see you. John, howdy. Back to you, John.
Hey, John.
Abby, hello, Abby. Good to
Hey,
have
Abby.
you here. Surely this is a girl.
Come on, Abby.
I feel Abby's got to be a girl.
You've got to be a female.
Yeah, I feel you are. I don't feel I'm going to do this twice in a row. But good to have you here, Abby. And Albertus Magnus, hi, Michelle and Natalie. Wonderful to see you again. Well,
Wonderful to see you too.
yes, wonderful to see you. And Ron, hi, ladies of FOLE. Well, good to have you here.
Ron.
Red Scorpion, Hario, ladies. I feel like that is another version of hi.
Haro. I don't know. That might be a terrible accent for that, but thank you. And haro to you too.
I don't know what it means, but I assume it means hello. If it does that's on you, because I don't know what it means. But yes, good to have you here. Oh, and your average Patriot nerd has gifted 1 Force of Light membership.
Where was this the first time?
Yeah, we gotta do another one. That one's for the first one. But let's see.
Good things come in pairs.
With your average Patriot nerd, we've got 2 for you. 1, Rooster's gonna have to dance again because we got a new member. But then it's your average Patriot nerd, so we gotta let the Patriot go. I really love that clip. And now that I'm sitting here saying I love that clip, it makes me think of this clip.
I like that laugh.
I just saw that they were doing these some of the most awkward interview clips of
Did
the
that
early
make
2000s on this thing today, and it was one of them. Yeah, and it showed the thing, and it's just like I felt for her over and over again. She said, "Oh, I have many laughs. That's my," she was like,
she was a pro. She was a
pro, but she was trying to recover it. But I'm like, what a little jerk.
But
I like that laugh.
Who was first then? What was the most awkward? What was more awkward than Justin Bieber making fun of her laugh to her face?
It wasn't really in order. I mean, there were just many different ones, but one that I thought it was fake at first, but then I'm thinking it must have been real, was like a younger Elon Musk and Kanye West. And Elon Musk.
I already know that's going to be interesting.
He's talking about Tesla, and he kind of is just getting to the end of his sentence, and Kanye just burst out into this rap song, and then Elon just right. It's pretty funny.
I don't even think we have to question if it's faked or not. I feel it's probably real.
I'm like, when did these two icons get together? This is amazing.
Kanye's probably in a few of them. Of most awkward. No, speaking of awkward interview clips, if you've ever seen, probably one of the meanest ones was, what's his name, Jesse Eisenberg?
Oh yeah, but he was just a jerk to that
He was
girl.
so mean to this interviewer. You felt bad. It was awkward.
Dude, even if she was being a little annoying, or you don't have to be that mean.
Yeah.
You don't have to be mean, period. It's a choice for all of us.
It was, but that was an awkward one that I've seen. And Chris, happy February. Yes, happy February. Happy 1st February. From Force of Light. Good to have you here.
Happy freshly February.
Yes. And let's see. I think Sensation, I see you there. I think I've already said it. And Keeley, our wonderful Mel.
Mr. Keeley.
Viewer. Good to have you here. Not sure. Not sure I'd use the line, "We're cheaper than a hot cup of coffee."
Yeah, that's probably it these days in particular.
The membership is. The YouTube membership. Not any other membership. You got to be real specific today. That is a good point. Not cheaper than Starbucks, better value. Yeah.
Oh, there you
Yes,
go.
thank
Thank you,
you.
Darren.
I like it, Darren. Let's see. Oh yeah, we have. Yes, we have a first time watching is Shaun of the Dead. JS Penny, if you've not seen it, check it out when you have time. We had a lot of fun with Shaun of the Dead too.
Yes, we did.
Shaun of the Dead was fun.
Yeah, we really enjoyed that one too. And yeah, for tomorrow, the Hot Fuzz, I think we, let's say equally or maybe as more enjoyed it. So yeah, looking forward to that one coming out.
Yes, and let me 1 second, guys. I'm taking care of something here.
Oh, what we got? I see old Marcus.
Let's see.
Something. Sending
no.
you something.
Okay. Let's get going here. I know. We're gonna get on to that.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna cover that. I was really shocked, to be honest, this week. And I know he's 76.
Yeah.
But I was a little shocked. I really was. 1 second.
So you guys, how was your day? Is Monday treating you well?
Yeah, hope you guys are having a good day. I'm ready to go now. Super Bowl. Yeah, man. Heck yeah. Super Bowl's coming. Should be fun.
Do we know? Oh yeah, Usher's performing, right?
Yes.
No?
Yes, Usher is performing. And Tay will probably be there.
Yeah. I mean, do you think she's gonna like come out and perform?
No.
For one, she's gonna bust out on the stage.
No, she will have been performing in Japan the day before, but will she make it in time? I think she will. We'll see. Okay, and there we go. Oh, DL gifted 1 Force of Light membership.
Thank you so much.
You know what that means?
We love to see you lift each other up around here.
It's rooster time. You know what? Because I haven't played them yet, I want it to be Lex time too.
And another one. Why you all in my ear?
There we go. Thank you so much, DL. Hey, we're 2 away from our goal. Just 2 away now. You guys have been given. I like it. I appreciate it.
Speaking of Tom Cruise and naps, like I talked about earlier, like I had
like where's that one going? Where does Tom Cruise and naps
where
collide?
Could it possibly go?
I'm nervous.
No, I was having a nap the other day. I know this is a shocker, but you know, it was the weekend. I was chilling. But anyway, I was dreaming somehow Tom Cruise was involved. I'm not sure how, but he was there.
Hadley, what?
Yeah, I know, it was weird. We were staying in an Airbnb, and then there was a bunch of miniature-sized deer. They were just like this big. They were so cute.
I don't even know what to say about this.
But anyways, yeah, got a little off topic there.
Oh gosh. And Bonehead, am I aware? I am aware. I think are you speaking of the video game that literally ends with Harley Quinn blowing Batman's head off? Yeah, that they literally picked to end a video game that way. Everyone's angry and for reasons.
So does it only ends that way if things go a certain
no,
way?
I think because
that's just the standard ending of the game.
No, I think it's a standard ending because I didn't realize it's a Suicide Squad video game. I didn't know if it was Batman. I didn't know what it was, but I knew Batman was in it. So that makes sense. It was a Suicide Squad video game. And yeah, the end of the game is her literally shooting Batman in the face, which obviously makes everyone mad because like people like Harley Quinn. Like she's kind of like Harley Quinn's that likable anti-hero type villainy character. Like she liked Batman. She's kind of flirty with him. She was never going to kill him.
I don't think she was going to do that.
No, heck no. She definitely wasn't.
It seems a bit heavy.
Yeah, and who ends a game that way? Like talk about depressing.
Yeah.
Like it was a big thing last week. But yeah, I did see it. And that video game was very stupid to do that, quite frankly.
That video game was very stupid.
Well, it is stupid. You don't end a video game by killing the most beloved comic character of all time. Like and having a character that other people love do that. You know,
right.
You just because that's not Harley.
It wasn't well played.
No, it wasn't Harley at all. It's just stupid. And Mumbling May has gifted 1 membership.
Thank you so much.
I know what Mumbling May wants. She wants Rooster. Thank you, Mumbling May. I appreciate that. So let's see.
Thank you very much.
Hold on. So we're one away from
I
our.
think it is just one. Is it just one?
I think just one. I think we were at 2 when we hit Mumbling May. So I think 1 away. So thank you so much, Mumbling May. And again, make sure you've got turned on where you can receive memberships. And good evening, beautiful ladies from Connecticut. Well, hello.
Hello, Dwayne. Dwayne.
Good to have you here.
Hope
Hope
I pronounced that right.
I don't know about you guys up there. We had a lovely, basically spring-like day, it felt like, in Tennessee.
Yeah, it was lovely. It was really beautiful today.
Yeah, so hope you guys had a good one up there as well.
It was that special like winter sunshine. It's just so pure, and it's, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's a different kind of sunshine on like a pretty winter day.
It is. And I watched this movie last night. I watched it last night. I'll get back into that in a second. We're about to pull that up.
Oh
yes.
yeah, I know. I know.
So
what
wonderful.
you watched last night.
It's a wonderful scene. And hello, Brian. Good to have you here.
Hey, Brian.
Let's see. And Jorgen, did I say that? Jorgen, I believe. I'm
Or
probably.
is it Jorgen? Is
'cause-
that an O with a?
That's, I think, from another language. I'm really botched names, so I
Brother
do
from another mother,
apologize. I
is
do
what you're trying to
apologize.
say.
Hey, you two beautiful ladies. Well, hello to you. Good to have you
Hello
here.
to you, and thanks for being here.
Yes, good to have you. Kids' Choice. Let's see. We're trying to read that really quick. And hello. Good to have you here. Kanye West is part of the cancel culture, meaning like he got canceled.
Yeah, expound on that.
I think that's what you mean. Because he kind of just does his own weird thing.
He does.
He stays in his weird lane.
He stays in Kanye, in Kanye world.
Yeah, he stays in the world he lives in, which is literally just probably Kanye world. Like, he just kind of does his own thing. I don't really know what he's up to these days. And Todd, love the channel. You both are dope. Well, thank you.
Oh, thank you, Todd.
I appreciate that. Elon Musk stocks are down. Are they? Is Tesla down? What's down? And
give us the tea.
Mr. Buttcrack Media has put us over to 5. That butt crack.
That's amazing. Thank you.
That butt crack, man.
Coming through. Maybe the wrong choice of words, but
you know what time it is.
Being here.
You know what. And since you've given 2.
And another one. Why you all in my ear?
Thank you so much. And John Thomas with the $5 super chat. Suggestions for April Fool's Day. Have 6 from Midnight's Edge replace Nadley. For start of the stream, embrace the ginger side.
Not embrace it. We can't embrace it.
6 is the one, by the way, who remembered that I had promised like a long time ago that if we ever hit 25,000 subscribers, I would sing. And she reminded me of that.
Oh my goodness. I vaguely remember you saying something like that now.
Yeah.
Sheila, did you keep your promise?
Sadly, yes, we did Jingle Bells, remember?
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Natalie.
Goodness, I forgot.
I'm like, Natalie,
one.
you were here.
Well,
that's the kind of impression my singing left, apparently.
I think just to think of you singing, I couldn't imagine it. But then I remembered that did happen.
And John, thank you for your super chat.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Let's see. Nerd fun. What is the nerd funniest movie ever made? Now I need to know. Oh, I watched your Friday 13th reaction today. Any plans to continue with the others? We may. Yeah, we usually save those kind of for around Halloween. I need to go back and change my thumbnail for that.
But yeah, we kind of, if you'll notice, and sometimes it's just like random, but we kind of almost do like seasonal movies sometimes.
Yes.
Like we kind of try and match it with the time of year. So get ready for like this October. We'll probably be doing several horror movies. I said that right? Horror movies.
Horror movies.
Horror movies.
Yes. Natalie forgot to mention it was all a dream. She just left you guys thinking she's just hanging out with Tom Cruise, apparently.
And miniature deer.
Yeah, and miniature deer. I mean, wow. Zacharot 315, howdy ladies in chat. Well, hello to you. Good to have you here. DL with the 199 super chat. The 199, I see it. Natalie's new nick. Yeah, that's definitely her new name.
And I have a lot less than I used to, is the funny thing.
You know what I'm going to do?
I just don't have time anymore.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to one up some of the J ones. I'm going to have her daughter, next time she's taking a nap, go take a video of her sleeping. And then anytime Nap and Natalie will have her own video.
It'll literally just be napping Natalie. I like it.
But thank you, DL.
Thank you very much.
DL with that name, man. With that name.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
That was a good one, DL.
Oh, yeah.
I liked it. Yeah, no one liked it. I mean, it was just a horrible way to end a video game. Oh, they kill all. And again, the Suicide Squad, people like them. They're endearing. You don't have them kill all the Justice League. So they killed Wonder Woman too? Like just all of them just gone, just wiped out. That's the dumbest game I've ever. That game really is dumb. Like that's just stupid. I can't. That's bad.
Rooster.
And KB has gifted one Force of Light Entertainment membership. And that's time for Rooster. That's number 6. He's getting in shape. He's keeping his 12.
Me too. Keep an eye on you over here.
We keep Rooster in shape around here, for sure.
Woo!
And thank you so much, KB. Jared, next Mission Impossible. I know it's been pushed back. Yeah, everything got pushed back. Also, Stranger Things season 5 was supposed to come out in 2024, but because of the strike, that's 2025. So's Cobra Kai. So's Wednesday season 2. Everything got pushed back.
No, you just keep saying more bad news.
Well, I can't help it. I can't.
2025 for all those shows.
Yep.
That's too long.
Man, you guys have got some pouring rain in SoCal. I saw some of the mudslides in LA.
Really?
Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. So hope you're okay. Help your house and everything. You're fine out there. Yeah, because I've seen some pictures. It's been rough. You don't mind the rain? I wouldn't mind it either, but if it made, a mudslide, I wouldn't like it. It would not be fun. Well, we've already been there. Been there, done it. And Dominic, good to have you here, buddy.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, good to see you. Hey, Michelle and Allie. Well, hello, Dominic. Good to have you. And your average Patriot nerd with the $5 super chat, as a longtime DC fan, it pissed me off when I heard and saw what they did to Batman. The wokies hate Batman and they hate traditional made heroes.
Male heroes.
Male heroes.
Not traditionally made heroes.
Well, my eyes saw it wrong. Yeah. Apparently they hate I didn't realize they killed the entire Justice League. I just have seen the end scene with Batman.
That seems pretty dark.
Like, who thought that was a good idea?
Yeah, who threw their name in the hat for this idea?
It was pretty bad. Pretty bad. It was this. They thought they had something with it. They thought they ate with it, but they did not. They did not. You know what? Since it's your average Patriot nerd, I just gotta do it one more time. Honestly, that music gets me pumped. So at this point, I just look for reasons to play it. I like it. But thank you, your average Patriot nerd. And Al from LA.
Ow! apologies, but my goodness.
With the 7150, my man, Al. Super Bowl, California Pizza Kitchen, wings and family size. Let's see, and pasta salad. ENL, Carl Weathers forever. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness.
Al, what do I have?
Thank you.
What do I have for Al? What do I have?
Something good, Michelle. Give him something good.
Grandpa, it gives me wings.
But Al, thank you so much.
Because you give us
wings. You
That's
give us
what we're
wings.
trying to say subliminally through
You know
that
what?
little thing.
I'm not satisfied there. I
don't think you should be.
I need one more.
I think we need to take it up a notch.
I need Lex.
And another one. Why you all in my ear?
I love that one too. But Al, thank you so much. We will definitely use for Super Bowl.
Yes, we most definitely will. Thank you so much.
Yes, that awesome. I love that you threw this in there. Wonder Woman also looked very fugly. They were trying to soften the blow.
I'll have to see this Wonder Woman version.
Now I'm interested. And then Pissed on Flash. Oh gosh, this video game's terrible. What is this thing? Oh yeah, it's just terrible. The whole Justice League just gone. And Al, I know I said again, Al, truly thank you so much. I mean, wow. Sometimes you just really are taken back. So thank you so much.
Just taken back, for real.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
It's not that my mind went that ADD. I wanted to re-say it. So we appreciate you.
I mean, you're helping make our dreams come true.
John, Michelle with one L. John.
John. That's why this young lady specifically says with 2 L's for a time such as this.
Michelle, I thought I know. People always expect that. They're like, you want to sing? I'm like, nope, you don't want me to.
Don't let her fool you. She's an amazing vocalist.
I'm definitely not. That's for sure.
We both are.
Definitely not.
We're gonna hit the road as the singing sisters.
Speaking of, and then we're gonna move on to our first topic. And hello, Jerry R. Good to have you here tonight. Ron's a pastor and can't sing. Well, welcome to the club. Neither one of us can. It's I wish I could sing. I do. Yes, we're gonna get into that. That's our second topic. So hang on for us. We're gonna get into that as well. Let me grab this first and then we'll get going. KB, member for 8 months. Thank you so much. Hopefully there is no disruption with what is IATCE in Hollywood this year. Studios have, yes, because I think there's a threat of another kind of shutdown, isn't there? Studios have to negotiate with them according to script doctor RIP Carl Weathers. They also humiliated Flash in a bad way. Yeah, it sounds like they peed on him. I mean,
yeah, that's very specific.
What was this video game?
And unfortunate.
Wow. That's something.
It really is.
That's quite the video game. Okay. Yeah, I think I know what KB's talking about. I think it's one of those groups out there, like there was the AFTA or whatever that negotiated. It's one of the Hollywood groups, I believe. Michelle, it's okay. God gave you many talents. Bless you. But singing isn't one of them. It is not. It is not. I accept it. Yes. Okay, so the thing about that, so let me go ahead and say about that. I need to check, guys, because people keep saying, oh, it's such a huge box office disappointment. The thing is the movie was actually made on a relatively cheaper budget. People are like, oh, it was a $200 movie. It actually was not. Apple came in and purchased the movie for $200. The movie's budget was a lot.
It was a $200 movie.
Well, Apple paid that much to get the distributing rights for it, but the movie itself cost. I'd have to look up the numbers. I believe it was under $100 million, though. I don't think the movie was that expensive for today's time, actually. And DL with the $1.99 super chat. Michelle, the Bible says make a joyful noise. You did. It's true. And thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We do appreciate. Yes, 200 million is what Apple purchased the movie, like the already made movie for. That was 200 million is the distributing what Apple paid for it so they could have it on their site and just so they could be the ones that distributed it. But the actual budget, I need to look, but I believe it was well below 100 million. I want to. I would be guessing.
They're saying 200 million.
No. You're not. But 200 million. What I'm saying, 200 million is what Apple paid for the movie. The movie did not cost 200 million. The movie was made, and Apple came along and bought it so they could distribute it and put it on their site on Apple TV. Ultimately,
I see.
Just like, okay, a good example, guys, just like Fox Studios, when actually before Disney bought Fox, they made the movie Sound of Freedom. And then Angel Studios came in and bought the rights from Disney, who inherited it, and then were able to distribute it. That's what happened. Apple bought an already made movie so they could distribute it. So the actual movie didn't cost $200 to make, but Apple did pay $200 to buy and distribut the
You mean 200 million?
200 million. Yeah, $200 would have been a good deal.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would think so.
But yes, distributing rights. That's what the 200 million was for the distributing rights. Which I'd say they had them pay for obviously what it cost to make the movie. But let's go ahead. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and get into some of our topics tonight.
Okay.
The first being just wanting to, let's see if I can, there we go. Let me see if I get on there. Of course, you guys have already addressed it. We lost a legend.
Aww.
We lost the one and the only Carl Weathers. We got him. Adam Sandler posted this. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
He was so good with comedy.
Oh, he was really funny.
Yeah.
Let me get out of that. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. And
we
we got
that wooden hand.
the wooden hand gets me in that movie. It's so funny. But yeah, Adam Sandler says, a truly great man, great dad, great actor, great athlete. So much fun to be around, always smart as heck. Loyal as heck, funny as heck, loved his sons more than anything. What a guy. Everyone loved him. My wife and I had a blast, or had a best times with him every time we saw him. Love to his entire family. Carl will always be known as a true legend.
Aww.
So we got that. Let me take this off. I was going to read one more for good old Carl. You know, a lot of times when celebrities die, like, and it's not like I necessarily cried over this or anything, but it was sad to me because he had such a big thing in my childhood because I grew up watching Rocky. So it was sad. And then I just happened to be actually rewatching the Rocky movies with her daughter. And we had just watched the first one. And then the news came out he died. And then we went to watch the second and the third one. And it was kind of weird as a Rocky fan watching it for the first time, realizing he just passed away.
That's sad.
It was. He just had, man, especially
he seemed like a positive.
Very
honestly,
positive.
I didn't know the guy, but he came across like a positive person.
Very, very positive person. He just seemed like such a likable person.
Yeah, like so likable.
True. And man, rewatching these Rocky movies, he just had so much charisma. So much. Like you love, even though Apollo's run his mouth at Rocky, you love Apollo in those first two movies.
You really do.
Like he did. And as Sylvester Stallone came out and said Rocky wouldn't have been what it was without Carl Weathers. That's so true.
And when his character dies in that,
it's heartbreaking.
It really is heartbreaking.
Yeah, we watched that one last night, and he was like, he died? She was like, what? Like it was sad.
It's too much.
It was so sad. It really was. And then here we've got what Gina posted. Of course, she worked with him. I loved him on Mandalorian. I mean, just everything he's in, he's likable. Hearing the news of Carl Weathers passing today is shocking. I'm going to struggle through these words. I was so looking forward to giving Carl the biggest hug at one of these fan expos I heard we were both going to be at this year. I look forward to that reunion. Carl called me. This is what I wanted to get at too, because I just think it speaks to his character.
Yeah.
Carl called me directly after I was fired. I wasn't in an emotional state where I could pick up the phone because of how upset I was. But he did end up speaking later on. He was gentle, encouraging, and didn't want me to give up. He was letting me know that he wasn't throwing me away. He was trying to keep my hope alive in what seemed like quite a hopeless scenario. That is who he was. And she goes on
He showed me care. Or
he showed
cared. Yeah.
Yes, that was who he was. And she goes on to talk about, I bonded with him very closely on Mando season 1 and 2. Jon Favreau felt he would be a good mentor for me because we shared the athlete turned actor bond. So, and guys, I didn't realize he was an NFL player until he passed away somehow. Somehow I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't either. I had no idea.
'Cause
But it's not surprising now that you say it.
But now that I know that, it's like he might be one of the greatest athlete turned actors ever.
Yeah.
Like, I just thought he was an
really.
actor. Like, he's just good at what he does. But yeah, she goes on to say, he directed my first episode in season 2 of Mando. I believe he would have gone Rangers of the New Republic. Carl could have directed me and much more. John F. was right. He was a great fit. And she goes on to talk about what a mentor he was, how she adored him making her laugh. Basically, she, says that I like this. I'll read this too. I adored making him laugh. I always wanted to figure out how to make him smile, where the corner of his mouth would start to crack, and I knew I had him. Then came out this bellowing laugh, his laugh I can hear clearly now, his laugh that I will miss dearly. Aww. Yeah. He just seemed like such a sweet guy.
Yeah.
He really did. There they are together. The two of them. I love it.
And let us never forget when he thought little Grogu was going to eat him.
He's going to eat me. That was so cute.
So
yeah, but Carl Weathers, awesome. He was in the NFL and the CFL. I didn't know that.
Wow.
What team did he play on the NFL? Does anyone know? That's a good way to put it, Brett. He seemed like a very gracious person.
Yeah.
He really did. He did. It was sad. Again, it's not that it's not sad when someone dies, but he was just such a light. And again,
people that maybe seem, something like they offered something. Like,
yes.
Everybody offers something.
Yes. You're saying they weren't a jerk.
Right. Weren't a jerk. That's kind of what I'm getting at.
They weren't a jerk. And basically, too, he just, like, I wonder, like, because I don't feel they've released what happened. You feel like, was it a sudden heart attack? Because he just seemed like he was in such good shape.
Right. Yeah. I think so.
Like, I know he was 76, but there was no signs of him, like, dying. Like, it seems like it was sudden, is what I'm trying to say there. Yeah. He played for the Oakland Raiders.
Oh.
Okay. I didn't realize that. You enjoyed Heat of the Night? I haven't heard of Heat of the Night.
Yeah, I haven't either.
He was good too in Predator. Natalie and I watched Predator.
Yeah, we did. That was a good time.
Yes, I knew her dad was a football player too. Yes, he was. I think her dad was the backup quarterback on those really good Cowboy teams, if I remember right. He passed away in his sleep.
Aw.
I mean, that's a peaceful way to go.
That is a peaceful way to go for sure.
I would expect you just kind of look at him and you expect him to pass away in his sleep in his 80s
or 90s.
Yeah. Like, and when I said 80s, like late 80s, because he just seemed so full of life and energy.
You just never know.
You don't. So
gotta be ready.
Yeah. So sad. So sad news for Carl Weathers, losing. Good old Carl. Everyone over the break was showing where he's in the clouds and Happy Gilmore, and he's waving. He goes to heaven and Happy Gilmore.
Oh my goodness.
It was sweet. So yeah. Glenn Carano. That's right. Yeah. All right. Well, that was that.
What else? What's the next topic?
Well, I already told someone there that we will be getting into Argylle let me get into Argylle a little bit. So I did actually, guys, if you've not seen it, I did a review of Argylle. I went and saw it Thursday, and I put out my review Friday. So I'm going to talk about it, but still go hit play and give me a thumbs up on my review. But anyways, my thoughts, guys, on Argylle, because I see there's a lot of split feelings. I felt very justified though in my feelings. Because Script Doctor came on Midnight's Edge and he was like, I thought this movie's a lot of fun. It was a fun script. And I was just like, exactly.
Yeah, because I've seen like a guy that I follow. He was not so favorable for the movie.
Then I just feel like you don't like action comedy. That's kind of how I feel about this. I don't know. It was a lot of fun. Script thought it was fun. Mr. H reviews, or Mr. H, he really liked it too. And it's not like I think all of us, it's not like we're saying this movie is awesome. It's the best script ever. We're saying that like it was really fun. Like is what we're saying with that.
And I haven't seen it, you guys, so I can't judge either way.
Yeah, it is a bomber. But it's a bomb because of what Apple paid for it. I just like to make that clarification. I can't help that Apple overpaid for something. And not to mention, too, Apple's got so much money. They just wanted a big movie to put on ultimately to put on their streaming service at the end of the day. I will say this. I recommend Argylle. I was genuinely cracking up in Argylle at multiple points. I thought the movie it keeps twisting, it keeps turning, and it was one of the most fun movies I've seen in a while. That's just the way I would word it. I also say this about Argylle. If you guys are out there, if you have a Valentine's date, I think this is a great Valentine movie. Because women will, unless they just totally, I don't know, hate comedy and kind of zany movies.
And in that case, you've got some questions to ask yourself.
You do. I'm saying I think this is a movie that men and women can both really have fun with, is what I'm saying. It is a lot of fun. People were saying about the bait and switch. The only way I can say, oh, it was a bait and switch was they did the advertising with Henry Cavill. But let me remind you of another movie. Hold on, let me see here. Let me see. Let me try to find something. I'm going to try to find something to make my point here. See if I can. Okay, there we go. 1 second, guys.
You got this, Shell.
I do. I'm going to get it. Let's see here. We'll go with this one. We'll go with this one. Okay, let me show you something that also promoted something a certain way. Since we talk about the bait and switch a little.
Okay, let's see.
Everyone who went to Scream in 1996 was a little shocked when Drew Barrymore died in the first 5 minutes of the movie.
True.
Because they advertised her as the leading lady.
Oh, yeah. You would think that if you were back in, what was this?
96.
96, and you see her like on the front, like coming at you on the poster, you'd think she's going to be in the movie. That's true.
Yes. So it's been done before. But if you've watched the trailers for Argylle, like I didn't feel that surprised, like I was bait and switched, because I'd seen the trailer. And in the trailer, it's clear that Henry Cavill is a figment of Bryce Dallas Howard's imagination, and that Bryce Dallas Howard and Sam Rockwell are actually the lead characters. But if you're not mad about that, I thought Argylle was a lot of fun. Is it a great movie? No. As far as like perfect, but I had so much fun watching that movie. Like I would go back to the theater and see it again. I enjoyed it a lot, quite frankly. So that's my thoughts on it. Natalie, you got any thoughts?
Well, I don't, because I haven't seen it.
But do you want to see it? Or?
I don't know. know. That's the thing. I've heard such mixed reviews. Some people are saying like it's awful, it's lousy.
I think the people that are saying that were huge like Kingsman fans that Michael Vaughn did. And I've only seen Kingsman once, but that actually wasn't my cup of tea. I actually preferred Argylle. So I don't know.
Yeah, so maybe just a preference thing, but yeah, maybe I should see it.
I think some of the
know what
people
I
I think some of the people that hated it wanted a lot of Henry Cavill and or they thought it was Michael Vaughn, so it was going to be really violent.
Oh yeah, they do say the person I think is saying like Henry Cavill's not really in it much.
Okay, he's sprinkled all throughout the movie. I will point that out.
Okay.
He is sprinkled. But again, if you watch the trailer, I don't know how you came away from the trailer thinking Henry was the lead character. I genuinely don't. Now, from the advertisement, yes, they put him front and center, but that's why I showed you a picture of the misdirect of Scream. But from the trailer, it's very obvious that he is not going to be the lead. But he is in it. He's sprinkled throughout the entire movie. In fact, he has one. They end with Henry Cavill at the very end, and it made me laugh. They made me laugh even at the very last line of the movie. I cracked up. I highly recommend it, guys. I think maybe see it if you want to see it at a matinee. I thought it was a lot of fun. Especially if you don't go see it in theaters and you have Apple TV, watch it there. I don't think you're going to be like, man, I can't get that 2 hours back of my life. It was fun. I had a lot of fun with
Maybe
it.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, I liked it. It was definitely a fun action comedy. Her daughter really liked it. We both thought it was really funny. It was very creative. Matthew Vaughn is creative in the way he does fight scenes. Like there's the end scene. I'm not going to give it away. There's an end scene with Bryce Dallas Howard and Sam Rockwell that I was cracking up in the theater. It was like a fight scene.
So it's probably something I would laugh at.
I think you would.
You know my weird sense of humor.
Like clearly Matthew Vaughn has a fun sense of humor. Like it was zany. Like it was fun. It was quirky. It was funny. I liked it. I thought it was really good. But yeah. So that's my thoughts on Argylle. Let's see, what else do I have? I've got hold on. Let me get what I wanted to show you guys. Actually, I won't show you because it's just a video. But apparently Cobra Kai is back filming. I wanted to throw that out there.
Nice.
Cobra Kai season 6. So we got Cobra Kai season 6 and Stranger Things season 5, both filming now in Atlanta. I'm pumped. We need to go be extras in Cobra Kai.
Let's do it.
And Stranger Things.
Let's do it.
And then you guys can say, there's Force of Light.
There's like you'll look really fast, but we'll be there.
They're like, oh, Vecna just killed Natalie. What happened? Johnny just karate chopped Michelle.
Oh, she's a goner. Fastest death I've ever seen.
But yeah, so we got that. And Thomas, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Sweet. I kind of feel like it was back to like 90s vibes in a way, but like funkier. The Argylle.
Argylle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like just over the top.
Is it set in a retro like
No.
like 80s or 90s?
I just mean that like was the movie ridiculous at times? Yes, but the movie knew it was being ridiculous. Like, you know what I'm like the movie's in on it.
I think that was the criticism I heard as well.
What was what?
Well, that maybe it was like it got too ridiculous or like it's I don't know.
Oh, at that point I'm just laughing though.
But sometimes that works.
It's
so
funny.
I just have to see it in the context, I guess.
I feel in the context of the movie, it was not too ridiculous because it was so funny. Like that's almost like saying
funny covers a multitude of sins, you know, if you can make me laugh. So.
Like but do you also get what I'm saying? I feel like when a director has intended for something to be over the top and ridiculous, I don't have a problem with that.
Right. Yeah.
Like
just go for it. And at that point, like the crazier the better.
Yeah, like it was funny. I was dying laughing in this particular scene. Like in the movie knew it was funny. It wasn't like I was laughing at it. I was laughing with the movie. Like the script knew it was funny. I liked it. Anyways, okay. I was talking about are you talking about Cobra Kai? Yes, the 80s. Yeah. Yeah, well, Cobra Kai and Stranger Things. It's two things that are kind of 80s flashbacks in a way. because Cobra
Well, I
Kai's
mean,
got
Stranger Things. Yeah. I mean, it is in the 80s.
But even Cobra Kai, some of the stuff we love has got kind of the spirit of something made in the 80s.
Yeah, I think
Like
they
Stranger
do
Things.
that well. That there is still kind of that air about it.
There is, and it's fun.
But yeah, I'm excited. Okay, that's one show, like, if you had told me a couple years ago, you're going to watch that show Cobra Kai and you're going to enjoy it.
It's fun.
I would have thought that was crazy.
See?
But I really did. I really am looking forward to the last season.
Okay, that's a good example. Well, I'll go on with that on my Argylle talk here. Is Cobra Kai ridiculous at times?
Totally.
Yes. It's
Like
100% ridiculous, but it works. It's what they established in the show. Like, it's funny, it's fun. No one cares.
It's uplifting sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, it's got almost like good morals in it. So it's just like you don't feel bad about watching it either. And I love that about it.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, so I'm excited for Cobra Kai and Stranger Things. Let's see, speaking of Stranger Things, I was going to pull this up really quickly, give you my thoughts on something one of the characters said about the show that I disagree with. And I know some of you won't disagree, but that's fine. But I'm going to tell you why I disagree.
Let's talk.
Here we go. All right, let me zoom in for you guys. Okay, so Gaiden has said, Stranger Things needs to kill more characters. The show would be so much better if the stakes were much higher. Like at any moment, any of these kids can kick it. We're all too safe.
Oh,
I was like, dang, boy. I'm going to have to say, I know some people would be happy with that.
but what if it's his character?
Yeah, they're right. The Duffer Brothers are like, noted. Bye, Dustin.
Bye.
You think we played it too safe? Well, you're gone, Dustin.
We'll try that tactic on your character. No, we love Dustin, but yeah, I think that's something I like about Stranger Things.
I do too.
Beyond like
Later
the
gator.
first season or so, you kind of know, like, yes, you can lose people you get attached to, but it's like the main kids, like they're safe, and you kind of know that, you know.
Well, and it's kind of
I
like,
kind of like it that way, honestly.
yeah, it's not it. Like, kids aren't supposed to die in this.
Right, exactly.
And because it's like I said, Stranger Things, that's why I was the only one on the YouTube who predicted no major character predicted no major character would die in season 4, because the Duffer Brothers have made a throwback. Like,
Yeah.
Stranger Things is
So many things rolled into one.
it's paying homage to movies like E.T., Star Wars,
The Goonies.
and the kids are going to be okay. You know,
Right.
that's just the type of show it is.
It would be like, yes, it has scarier elements for sure, made in the time period and everything, but it'd be like if one of the kids on the Goonies didn't make it back.
Yeah, it would ruin the movie.
It'd just be awkward.
It'd be
really.
Yeah, that would suck at the end of the Goonies. Like,
Yeah.
little Sean
It's not
Austin.
that kind of movie.
Little Sean Austin gets drowned in the water.
Yeah, it just wouldn't work the best,
Yeah, it's just I'm a no for that. But yeah, so I disagree with him on that. I hope they stick to their guns and just keep it the way it's been for a while. Let's see.
Michelle, why am I seeing Taylor over here in Michelle's secret folder?
Let's see. Well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to show. Okay, I don't want to show it because I've only got a video.
Why?
But guys,
I wanna
last
see.
night was a big night for me.
What happened?
You see Swift back there? Well, she won her 14th, I think 13th or 14th Grammy. But that's not the big news. The big news was she's releasing a new CD. And Natalie's going to have to be ready to exclusively hear
I wasn't
the
ready
Swift
for
CD.
I wasn't ready for the last 3 albums. But here we are.
I get me some Tang. It was a big night in my house yesterday. I don't know why we lit up so much all of a sudden.
I know, but I'm kind of here for it.
It's fine. It's fine.
Kind of loving the light. What's going on? Like,
I don't know.
Angels beaming on us? Like, what is happening right now?
Yes, that's right. She won 2 Grammys. And as she was up there accepting her speech, she was like, oh, yeah, I've got a new album coming out April 19th, guys. And I was like,
that's how Taylor, I mean, she is kind of iconic like that. Gives the people what they want.
Yeah, she did. Everyone's over here debating what she's going to do for politics. And she's like, no, I'm just going to put out a new CD. So let's hope she stays that way. Let's see. Taylor walked away with Grammy Awards, and that's why Michelle's such a good mood. It's not the Grammys for me. It's the fact that
You're calling her out sensational.
It's the fact that she dropped the bomb that I'm getting a new CD when? April 19th? Like, I was like, okay, I'm down. I mean, Midnight's just came out a year ago, and she's still touring for Midnight.
Didn't it?
Yeah, it did. And I'm still listening to it.
I know.
Oh, yeah. She's definitely a capitalist. She needs to realize that about herself because she definitely is. 100% sure. We just need a clip. You know, I feel that's a bit harsh. Because I will say this.
Things have taken a turn.
I want to correct something that some of the conservatives on the big conservative voices on Twitter or X began to run with last week. Because guys, I will call out my own when they misrepresent something.
No one is immune.
Because that's what good journalism needs to do.
You gotta call out both sides.
Exactly. So some of them tried to run because they so desperately want Taylor Swift to be a psyop for some reason. It's getting weird.
It's a popular
but anyways, they literally, and Benny Johnson was one. I don't have any problem with Benny Johnson, but I did tweet him like, do a little more research. Like you're presenting something very inaccurately and it's dishonest and disingenuous. I didn't say that. Yeah. I didn't say that directly to him, but I did say like, this is incorrect. They kept showing a clip of her saying, see, she sold all of her music to George Soros. She's a Soros. They literally had her on a string. She's a Soros puppet. And it was like, no. Okay, so let me set the record because I have no problem. I have no problem, guys. I like her music. That doesn't mean I agree with her on things. But that was.
I think let's get that out there about anything, really.
Yeah.
Like I mean, you can like this or that or a brand or heck a person or whatever, but it's like it doesn't. I think us with intelligence, we can, but it doesn't mean that we and that person or that brand agree on every single issue ever. Like that's just not how life works.
Well, and what I was
that's
trying
kind of silly thinking too.
What I was trying to address, like to Benny in that case, and I think even Alex Jones ran with it. I will set it straight. We're setting it straight right now. I will call out. So one of the things that's been very disheartening about journalism today is the fact that people's biases have stopped them from actually pursuing truth.
Right.
And they want to run with with what they have predetermined. And I feel that happened actually with, say, Benny Johnson last week or even Alex Jones. They've decided she's a psyop. So let's go with this.
Oh, man, I got to hear Alex Jones talking about this.
And anyways, they show a clip. So any Swiftie knows this. Scooter Braun had full rights to Taylor Swift's entire catalog of music. She sued him.
They call him Shady Scooter.
Yeah, she does not like Scooter. So they show a clip of Taylor, and Taylor is visibly upset as she explains that she had no access. She had no rights to her catalog, and she sold them. No, scratch. Yeah, so Scooter, who had the rights, sold her catalog to George Soros. And she's saying this, and if you listen to her tone, she's not happy about it. But so they take that and say, see, George Soros owns all her music. She's a pawn to Soros. Incorrect. Let me tell you why. One, she sued Scooter over that entire situation. Secondly, that's why, for those of you who don't know about Taylor, she has gone back to her very first album all the way through the ones that Scooter owned and sold to George Soros. And she has taken the time to re-record every single song.
Hashtag Taylor's version.
Yes, Taylor. That's why you see people are wanting, or they just released 1989 Taylor's version. So what does that mean? It means that basically George Soros now paid over $300 million for her catalog that is now useless because Taylor has made a deal.
And that's the queen, you know?
Because she was like, no, I don't want this man to own my music. I want to own my music. And she re-recorded them and made a deal with all the radio stations that when you play my music, you play Taylor's version.
Look what you made her do.
Look what he made her do. And that way, so guys, the real story is she made George Soros spend over, I think, $350 million for something that is now worth $0, basically, to George Soros. So if anything, she kind of helped them. She kind of helped people because George Soros lost over 300 million for something that now he gets nothing for. So I just, that was driving me nuts last week because I
like misinformation.
Yes, because like I have no,
like you're just at least get it right. Like
get it right.
Like whoever it's
yeah,
about.
like just don't for either side. Don't be so hung up.
Have some integrity.
Don't be so hung up on what you want to be right that you are biased against truth.
Yeah.
Like that's a problem. And I will call that out on the right or the left.
100%.
Like,
Bill.
because we don't need that. We have enough of that. And that drives me nuts. But, and not that she needs my defending. That drove me nuts that went last week of it's like, no, you guys have totally botched all the details. And are presenting something totally inaccurate and false. It was annoying to me. But I just want to get that out there.
Well, I mean, in our daily lives, like we don't really like as humans when people tell information about us that's not correct. You know, it's just So imagine that on like the news or a national stage, like that would be kind of annoying.
Yeah, because it's just again, you know, I don't agree with all her politics. Obviously, we differ. But like at the same time, don't run with like she's owned by George Soros when no, you totally missed this big thing that she's upset about this and took the time to re-record all her albums so he gets no money.
Like she definitely put in the work.
She put in the work. Yeah. So George Soros is now out 300 million because of Taylor. Let's see. Soros can sell his versions for advertising. So Swiss songs being used for commercials could still happen. He could still for hemorrhoid commercials. He can still technically, I guess, try to, but Taylor's team has been very aggressive that they are to exclusive, and all the radio stations agreed to it, that they will use her version and her version alone.
Not hemorrhoid commercials.
Because Taylor was not having it.
That got me.
I liked it. Oh my gosh. So this is who it is.
Michelle says no.
Mars Monkey, are you who changes the name to this on Toxic Femme? Taylor Swift is overrated and probably kicks dogs for $1.99.
Isn't it like a little bit different each time? I love that. I love the creativity.
I like it too. Do you have an emoji of her? Is that like that's funny. Michelle says nobody messes with Taylor. Listen, if she screws up, I will call her out on it. Because trust me, I have no problem. I like us to get facts right instead of just running with falsehoods. That gets on my nerves.
We like to be fair and balanced.
I am. We are fair and balanced on More Light Entertainment. That's all I'm saying. It's definitely a problem with our society. Absolutely. Just misinformation, just kind of running with stuff. You got to be careful. I've learned that. Like, you've got to be careful running with things on X or any of these sites because, yes, there's a lot of true information, but then there's stuff you got to sort through as well.
And sometimes, and I'm sure we've all been guilty of it before, or even if you notice, Michelle, on things, they'll give these like statistics from like a study, but then that study is like a random study with like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like, but that gets like, it's like the buzz thing. Oh, 94% of this or something. And it's like not even accurate, really, and people just go with it, and kind of stuff gets spread that way. That's kind of dumb sometimes.
It's true. It's true. But that's all I was gonna say about that. But bottom line, it was a big night at Michelle's house last night because I learned I was getting a new album sooner rather than later. So I was pumped about that. But yeah, that's kind of it, guys, for the show tonight. I had a lot of fun with you guys. Thanks for coming tonight. Again, next week we should have a lot to talk about because I think we may get a first look at Deadpool. We might get a first look at the upcoming prequel for A Quiet Place, which I'm pumped about. So I'm excited.
Oh, wait a minute. So it's not going to be the third one. It's a prequel.
No,
okay.
It's a totally different
story with a different.
I imagine it will be set in a totally different location.
Okay,
it's maybe a different side of the country. Maybe whatever.
This one's in Paris.
I bet it'll be U.S. I bet it'll be U.S. based. But I'm excited for it. And hello to the Science Fictionary. What's up, Michelle and Natalie? Hope everyone's having a great day. I have to catch the show on the replay.
Yes,
you can do that.
Do.
Yes, good to see you there, Andrew.
Good to see you.
Thank you, God. I just said thank you, God. Thank you, Jerry.
And thank you, God. it would be right if we didn't thank him at some point today.
Yeah, and good Taylor 710 talk. I like it. I like it a lot.
It's become a weekly segment, really.
And J1 has been a member for 1 month. Thanks for the stream, ladies. Night to all. Well, thank you, guys. And
yes, thank you for being members.
And Brett, member for 7 months. Love and support both of you dearly.
Oh, we appreciate.
I know Brett's a big Chiefs fan, so I know he's going to be rooting for. I know. The Taylor Swift show with Michelle. Listen, we'll see if I can get tickets to one of her shows.
Yeah, maybe I'll go too, Shill.
Are you? You're a fake Swiftie. You'll get to go. Only true Swifties get to go to the show.
But I like to tag along sometimes. See what it's all the hype's about.
Oh gosh. But you guys have been awesome tonight. Again, no Toxic Femme. Toxic Femme will be back next week. And we will be back next Monday talking about whatever we see on the Super Bowl, guys.
I'm Ron Burgundy. You stay classy, San Diego.
And thanks for stopping by.
But mainly, stay classy.
Be on the lookout tomorrow, 11:30, for our first time watching of Hot Fuzz. I think you will enjoy it.
I know we did.
Yeah, we did for sure. If you like action comedies, I do recommend Argylle. Also, go watch my review. Go give it a thumbs up. And then also, for those of you who are blue level or up, you will be getting the first time watching later tonight. You'll get early access. So have fun with that. Oh my gosh. I know. It's so good. I may rewatch it tonight.
Yeah, it's really funny. I loved it. I really loved it.
Anytime you reach out to me, anytime, let me know. I'll come watch.
Yeah. Love to.
We'll have a lot of fun with that. It was good. But you guys and I see you, David. Night, ladies. Well, good night to you. You guys have an awesome rest of your week. We will see you next Monday. Enjoy the Super Bowl. But yeah, as always, ladies and gentlemen, remember to be a force of light. Bye, guys.
Bye.